To game number 1, as we have spawning up to the top left, he is SoulKey, and down to the bottom right, we have our red Terran. It's INnoVation. Oh, this is gonna be good. Well, we say that, and then somebody will just cheese, and then it'll be all over, and that'll be like sad. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see.
Holy crap, my game is just really weird.
What is going on?
I want to press D to open the production tab on my PC, and it just goes to desktop.
Wow, I'm impressed.
I don't know what I've done, man.
You have broken your computer.
I should have had a break. Should have had a break. Let's press D again. Oh, God damn it.
Wait, minimize the game.
Yeah.
With Alt and whatever.
Well, I can only minimize the game with D. Sorry.
Only D.
Yeah, I'm not joking. Like the Windows key doesn't work. Alt tab doesn't work.
You're gonna have to click it. Sorry, man. You're gonna have to click up in the top left.
Alt tab does work.
Okay, so and then go back to it, and then it should work.
No.
No.
D still takes me to the desktop. All right, never mind. I have to click it. Sorry.
Sick.
I just can't really observe.
It's okay.
Why is it taking?
What on earth? All right, guys. Official. Sean breaks PCs.
I broke a PC.
Sorry, man. Okay. Meanwhile, there's a game going on.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really observe properly. Never mind.
All right, send out a drone scout.
Yeah. So drone scout again. For the same reason as I think it was Czech that did it earlier, you can go 3 hatchery if you drone scout against a command center first tier, which INnoVation's more known for doing. But it is just a Reaper expand here, which of course SoulKey does know.
Other than that, not really a whole lot going on. He's adding on his hatchery behind all of this, and the drone. Technically, he could go and have a look around, but 9 times out of 10, it's Reapers, so all is fine for him.
Yeah, this is just knows that it's going to be the barracks and to something, then expansion. SoulKey, though, has taken the extractor pretty fast in this game, does not want to, or does want to, sorry, does want to get out that speed nice and early on, to be able to push these Reapers back, and also prepare himself for the inevitable Hellion play, which will be following this up most likely. But INnoVation was basically the guy who created the new age of Zerg versus Terran, or Terran versus Zerg, should I say. He was the guy who nailed down the timings of all the barracks, nailed down the 3 command centers, and just nailed down the consistent wave of Terran, and was for a period of his career undefeatable. He couldn't be beaten.
And
Could
people
not
figured
be
him out.
beaten. Yeah, they figured him out, which was more defensive. You know, great recruit spread, sit back on that 4th base, and just wait it out. And obviously lots of counterattacks and stuff along those lines too. By the way, this Reaper is already brought 2 drones to a sport.
He was very, very close to... Okay, so...
Okay. See, that's the power of INnoVation. Just almost gets 3 drone kills just like that. No one else can do that.
Just like that. Just like that. And now bringing on his 2nd Reaper now along as well. For now...
3 Reapers, by the way.
Whoa!
That's a difference.
Yeah, that
already from INnoVation compared to the regular Terrans. He goes 3 Reapers.
If he went anymore, I'd actually blow my head off.
It has to be 3, it can't be 4, because he slows his reactor too much.
Yeah.
With 3 though, he will be putting on the pressure. The problem is for going 3 Reapers is that his opponent has gone gas, so he's going to go speed. So the window of opportunity for these Reapers to do a lot of damage isn't quite as high as it would have been if he was playing against a gasless player. But then again, as long as he keeps the Reapers alive, he can still use them later on for the Hellions. He's going to try and get into the drone line. Great micro there from SoulKey, be able to keep that 1 drone alive.
Yeah, very, very close. So with 3 Reapers, if he's able to get on top of any drones, they die very, very quickly. So you have to be super, super quick about your reactions, SoulKey.
Super fast 3rd base from INnoVation, followed up by Hellions, and then of course the tech lab on the barracks, which will be for Stim. No doubt we'll be seeing the engineering base follow this up by the looks of it, unless he feels a little bit threatened by SoulKey and does want to throw down a couple of extra barracks to be a little bit safer.
Yeah, the Reapers jump in once again, get a little bit of tickling power off on one of those queens, but for now...
Interesting, he's not getting the tech lab for Stim, that's another difference from INnoVation's regular gameplay. He's getting a single Marine first before the tech lab, and that's going for the Overlord. Oh, the Reapers, by the way.
Oh,
They all escape.
Close call, very close call indeed. Those Zerglings trying to get that wraparound.
And a Starport too. INnoVation's just playing completely different to how he was known for playing. Starport coming in, and from the looks of it, there's 2 options for him. It can either be a Cloak Lust Banshee after the Marines push this back, or it can be over towards a Viking nice and early on.
And the thing is, even with the committal to that Marine early on, who leaves that Overlord on 1 health, doesn't get him in the end, you know, trying to push that away from, I suppose, allowing his opponent to have the vision on it. He still spotted these things anyway.
Yeah, he's seen it all. But yeah, it would have been nice if he'd prevented that from being scouted.
Yeah.
As it is a nice trick when you only have one gas and you still go Banshee anyway, just without Cloak, because you can't afford both.
Do you think INnoVation's going to go mech?
Oh, he actually did get Cloak too. I guess the Marine did slow
yeah.
down the starport a little bit, so it enabled him to do so.
Mm.
But from this position, dude, is he going to go mech? Probably not, but whoa, SoulKey.
That's a lot of lings.
That's a lot of Baneling Nest too.
Yeah. Crazy stuff already. Crazy
stuff. Yeah, this
stuff.
is a wild game here, but Hellions and Banshees out against Banelings.
I mean, the army that
good.
INnoVation's got out right now is pretty strong, but if we see a wraparound here from SoulKey, he's already sending a few lings to position themselves against this. I don't see a counterattack. I see it being a big wraparound. And it looks like he's going to try and go for this. Lings from 3 sides. Will they be able to do what they need to, though, as the Hellions roast up a lot of these Zerglings very, very quickly. The control was just not there for SoulKey in the very end, and INnoVation manages to kill off a lot of that.
Yeah, that was a beautiful attempt from SoulKey, but a great little slippery sliding INnoVation gets past the Lings there, and that is pretty good for him.
Hellion production is still continuing.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, he is going to play mech here because he's got the double gas on the natural. There's double armory, so he's going to play mech. INnoVation, what the hell? What the mech is this?
Something happened in his brain.
What happened to INnoVation? He's playing mech.
I'm confused. I'm very confused. As soon as I saw like the structure build-up, I was like, what? But here we go. Here we go, Sean.
Yeah, well. And a counter-attack is going to happen here, and INnoVation is on the other side, but he does have 2 Hellions at home.
And the rest are going to come back as well to actually clean this up. So he should be fine. Like, there's nothing really that this can do too much.
Yeah, take a little bit of damage. This is a little big investment from SoulKey, remember, so this is fine from INnoVation.
But he saw the gases, he saw how many Hellions there are, so
and
now...
he saw the barracks in the wall.
Oh, yeah.
You can't be buy off the barracks in the wall.
All right, so how is SoulKey going to deal with this is the question.
He doesn't have the best setup because he doesn't have evolution chambers. He doesn't have enough gas to, have a decent... Well, actually, he does have a lot of gas because he's only been mining from 3. That's funny. He's got so much gas in the bank. I didn't expect him to have that much. He can go up to Mutalisks, first of all, and then switch from there. But that's a long way away. And I'd be expecting Thors to come out very soon once these tech labs finish.
And he has no Spore Crawlers. He's only adding them on now. So... they're not in the right positions here to deal with these 2 Banshees that just have free reign over this main for a while. Weird. What an odd game so far.
He's got the Overseer that comes in to help with the Queens. But we should be seeing Thor's been added on now. He hasn't... I can't check if he spotted the Spire. I think he might have gone past it.
He did spot the Spire, yes.
Yeah, because there's no engineering bay yet, that's all. He's building Thor's, but...
Sick. Kills off the 2 Banshees as well there at the back, so... Can I recall a time I've seen INnoVation go properly mech against Zerg? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
This is some crazy stuff.
So with INnoVation playing mech here, and against a Zerg who is a little bit behind in economy and behind in upgrades because of the dedication to the Lings and Baelings, INnoVation is in a pretty good spot. So ideally, I guess there is an opportunity for him to move out with 1-1, but you've got to be careful of counterattacks with Mutalisks. So I think the best thing to do is, well, as every other mech player, sit back and chill out. Get the turrets in good places, don't take damage versus the Mutalisks, and then look for a way out later.
And now, INnoVation set himself up with these 2 small packs of Hellions in the middle, so that if he finds any opportunities to dive on in, he can do. And he actually goes straight for the creep spread initially.
Yeah.
Just pushing that away. Very, very important as the meching player.
Yeah, 2 Vikings and turrets, beautifully timed here, is going to keep him more than safe against these Mutalisks. And even 1 Mutalisk gets picked off immediately in the middle of the map. Oop. So that's a good start here for INnoVation.
Uh-oh. It's the Infestation Pit just got added on. Are we going to see Evolve Enduring Locusts? As he's getting the +1 ranged as well.
I think he'd get smashed if he went Locusts.
Yeah?
With a 2-2 movement out, I don't think he could get enough Locusts in time.
Oh, how's he going to deal with this then?
Yeah, he has to go Roaches.
Yeah.
But here come the find any damage.
And maybe a tank or 2. Ooh, gotta be careful.
Yeah, 1 tank.
A second one, no, the
And obviously every tank he picks off is great because he's playing Roaches.
Yep, that is true. So now, You're right. With that 2-2 timing, it's going to be pretty strong here.
No
He finds
turret
his
in the
way
main
to the...
base.
Yeah, he finds his way to the main.
A
So
little bit greedy there from INnoVation not to have defense set up there.
he was just protecting his perimeters. But at the same time, a big Blue Flame Hellion movement through the middle. Those Roaches should be able to hold this at bay, but those Lings, they don't want to be sitting around for too long.
And a 4th base already for INnoVation, just flying ahead, absolutely soaring at this moment. Ideally, would like to go to 2-2 and then move out with 2-2. We do see an Enduring Locust come now after the Roaches come out, which makes more sense than just going straight for them.
Yeah. And this is going
But
to...
still, this 2-2 attack, which I would think, and I would imagine INnoVation would like to try to hit, is one of his upgrades would be obviously much better than his opponents. His army size is climbing up really, really fast. I mean, SoulKey's made wonders before. He was the player that was able to beat Moru's winning streak in Pro League.
Twice in that day.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
But here's INnoVation, starting to get ready to move out, and oh boy, is he strong.
Yeah, slightly supply blocked at this point to actually continue this on in terms of the production cycles, but he's looking to advance on towards that 4th base. A few of these Hellions will get traded off, so that'll even things up, but he could also supply drop during all of this. This is a strong army here from INnoVation, very strong with that 2-2 attack.
Yeah, and he's got scans, obviously, to be able to help with the Swarm Hosts.
And the Swarm Hosts, they just have to run away
Well, the
into a better
Locusts just
position.
get destroyed here.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult.
And now 2-2 completes, basically as he knocks on this 4th base.
And, well, all he has to do is siege up, sit back, and chill out this 4th. The Locusts will disappear very quickly. Meanwhile, there is a little bit of a counterattack set up in the middle of the map here for SoulKey. A good opportunity to try and do some damage. Even the Sense Tower was a nice pickoff, but he lost a base for this entire thing.
Yeah, and that's always great. And one of the weaknesses of a normal bio player that goes to play mech is that he waypoints his units over without leaving units behind, and sometimes can get a little bit surprised by the immobility of the mech army. As we can see here, that SoulKey has managed a nice counter attack, but still it's 4 bases, and it's not so much. It's not as important for INnoVation to have a high SCV count as long as he's got all this gas income.
And he's got 3-3 on the way now as well. So
Yeah.
this is getting a little bit scary here for SoulKey, who is still adding on Swarm Hosts where he can. But he needs to buy a lot of time, because INnoVation, once he cleaned up the counter-attack, he's like, well, all right, time to go again then, I guess.
Yeah, just keep the Zerg down.
Yeah.
INnoVation completely changing up his regular playstyle here in this matchup. Happy to see him trying something a little bit different here. And just domination here. I mean, SoulKey already... It looked like SoulKey was going for an all-in, but couldn't make it work against high Hellion production, obviously. And then was just playing from behind for the majority of it.
I mean, we're even at a weird, bizarre turn in the road now, where it's just Siege Tank Thor with no Hellions really at all. He needs to get more Hellbats over there to tank for this, because he's actually losing quite a few of those Siege Tanks.
Yeah, it almost seems like INnoVation's just careless. He's just waypointing units over, saying, all right, get out the game, bro. Yo, bro, get out the game.
I really like what you say, though, about, you know, a bio player transitioning onto mech in just terms of rallying it over and, you know, hoping it works out, because that kind of seemed like what was going on. I mean, they're still on the way.
Yeah. Oh, God, every time I try to hit the production tower, I go desktop.
Sorry, man.
It's okay.
I just
I'll
have to
figure
deal
it out
with it.
next game.
Well, the Siege Tanks are still holding on in the middle. The Thors are not dying, and there are a few Hellbats on the way, but without the high Hellbat count that he truly wants to
If he
keep
just
pushing.
gets to those Swarm Hosts on the left.
Yeah. But I don't think he's going to get there. That's the thing.
Yeah. It's okay. He's got a 5th and 6th base. He can keep doing this all day.
Yeah, I guess so.
INnoVation can dance all day.
That's a big, big income right there. So good job by INnoVation so far. As he keeps dropping the scan, he keeps having a look around, and it's like, well, I guess I'm going to keep playing this tower defense for a while.
Yeah, with SCVs there to repair, the Locusts are hardly getting to the tank line anymore, because it's just this army's getting too big. And even Vikings getting into the Overlords now, supply capping majorly SoulKey.
I mean, and again, you know, during all of this play, obviously there was that change quite a while ago. There you go, GG.